Hey guys, it's Katie. I am so happy to be filming this video today because it's a Sephora haul and those are my favorite. This sale that happened with Sephora kind of snuck up on me. I wasn't really aware that it was going to happen. So when I got the email or started seeing posts about it, I was like, oh my gosh. Well, at first, to be honest, I wasn't really like, I don't know. I was just kind of like, well, I don't really need that many things. I'm just going to refill some of the things that I'm getting low on, that sort of thing, like eyebrow stuff and all that. But as the sale continued, I was like, well, I do want to try that, and I do kind of need a new blank. So it's not too crazy, but I wanted to share some things with you. So let's go ahead and get started. You can see this pile of laundry in the mirror behind me. It's actually over here. It's laundry day and I have nowhere else to put it, so sorry about that. And then if you can see, the girls, Lily and Sunny, are in here, so they might make a little cameo in the video. Most of the stuff too I've already used, so I will be able to give you like a little mini review if I have used it. I am already out of breath. Baby feels like she's like crushing my lungs right now, so even just talking for a long period of time, you know, really feels like I can't breathe. Since being pregnant, I have been really careful about what skincare I've been using. I used to love using like acid, like glycolic acid cleansers and things like that, but I'm not really using any of that stuff right now. So I had run out of my Tatcha cleanser and I wanted to try something else. So I decided to try this kale and green tea spinach vitamins superfood cleanser by Youth to the People. It came in the box like this. I kind of like the whole like aesthetic of it. It's like a recycled looking little box with just very minimal writing on it. And then I do like that it comes in a glass jar and it has a pump, so that's kind of nice. I obviously am not going to take this in the shower with me. I mean, I don't know, some of you might, but look, Sunny's like licking my legs. No. Some of you might take this in the shower with you, but I'm too clumsy and I would probably have shattered glass everywhere inside of my shower if I did that. So this is just going to stay at my sink, and I've used it a couple times. So far, I do really like it. It has a nice like clean smell to it, but nothing like overly fragranced or anything like that. So yeah, very simple cleanser. I also purchased this. I was excited about this because I've been really looking for a product that was like this. This is the IGK Anti-Social Overnight Bond Building Dry Hair Mask. The key being dry hair mask. I only wash my hair twice a week, and so I pretty much deep condition my hair every time I wash it. Maybe every other time, but I wanted something for in between because when I'm using dry shampoo between washes, I do feel like the ends of my hair get kind of dry, and I don't know if that's from the dry shampoo or if it's because I haven't really conditioned my hair in, you know, a few days. So I thought that this was like genius. So I've only used it once, and what I did is I just kind of like did this kind of thing and just sprayed it through my hair, and then I slept on my hair and I didn't wash it the next day. And I did feel like my hair was a little bit softer after using this. So I'm going to continue using it and see, you know, how I feel in, you know, a month or so. But I think that this is a genius idea, and if all it does is make my hair feel softer and doesn't really like actually moisturize it, I'm okay with that, because sometimes, like I said, when I'm between washes, my hair just feels kind of dry. Like, it's not really dry, but it just feels dry. You know what I mean? So if this kind of like silkens it up a little bit, then I will be really excited. But so far, so good with this. I did get a couple foundation samples. One of them is the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. I got it in the color 220N, and then Fenty, what is it, Long Wear Hydrating Foundation in the color 240. So I actually just put on the Fenty 240 one, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I think that I told you guys that my skin has definitely changed since being pregnant. I used to be like an oil slick, and now it's kind of dry. So it's actually taken me like these 7 months to really figure out what foundations really work for me, because all the ones that I had in my collection were not looking too pretty. So I'm really hopeful that this Fenty one is going to work out, and then I'm interested in trying this one as well. When I put this on today, I got like a whiff of cake batter. If you guys have tried this, did you get that too? It was pleasant and not like overwhelming, but I was like, where is that coming from? And it was definitely the foundation. So that was kind of a pleasant surprise. But I do feel like this is really smoothing on the skin. Like my skin looks pretty smooth. And I say that because my camera's so far away, I don't know what it looks like on film, but in real life, I felt like my skin looked pretty smooth. Like it covered my pores and really smoothed them out really well. So yeah, I'm excited about both of these actually. I have never tried this dry shampoo, so I wanted to give it a go. Oh, there's like makeup already on it. This is the Moroccan Oil Dry Shampoo in light tones. And if you notice, if you ever check this out in store, the one for light tones, because it's been sprayed a lot in store, it's like purple around here. So that kind of intrigued me because, like, is it gonna make my hair look less brassy? You know what I mean? Because of the purple tones in it. I don't know. I've only used it once, but it smells pretty good. It has like a nice refreshing smell. And it didn't give me like a really bad white cast, but generally that's not a problem that I usually have since I do have blonde hair. Like once my roots really like come in, then it's something that I notice more. But so far, so good with this. I would, like so far based on what I saw the first time I used it, I would totally order this again. This is like a must have. I have purchased this before, but in a different color because in the past they only had it in two colors. It was like either light or dark. Now they have a bunch of different colors. And this time I got it in the color MJ, which is, they describe it as like a cool blonde color. And this is like perfect. So if you have a root color kind of like mine and you like your eyebrows to match your roots, if you're blonde, I would highly suggest this over the Gimme Brow, over the Hourglass Volumizing one, any of those. This is so good, and I think it's cheaper too. So what do they call this? This is the Milk Cush Fiber Brow Gel. So what it really does is it volumizes your brows and it kind of tints them a little bit, but it also makes them look like fuller and bushier. So you're not going to be able to tell because I legit have like no brows. But if I were to do like a before and after, you'd be like, oh wow, like it gives my brows some definition, and then it also kind of like lifts them up a little bit to give more of that like volumized bushy look. And then I'll just fill in any sparse areas with a brow pencil. But like if I were in a rush or if it was just the weekend and I just wanted to go out with no makeup but brows, then this would totally be enough and I would feel comfortable leaving the house with just this in my brows. So I do like that the wand is like super duper small and the color is just perfect. Like because it's that cool tone, I don't feel like it makes my eyebrows look super warm. And I'm okay with neutral tone brows, but I don't want them to look reddish just because that's not what my hair color looks like, you know? But like I said, if you have similar coloring to me, then I think MJ is a really good color for you. And I think it's better than any of the other like volumizing brow products that I've ever tried. So this I purchased. I still have some of my other one, but I almost ordered this from the Laneige website because I wanted this scent so bad. And then I saw that it popped up on Sephora for the sale and I was like, yes! This is the Laneige sleeping mask, the lip sleeping mask, but it's in the color Apple Lime. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Apple Lime. And it smells so good. It smells like candy. And some people aren't going to be like interested in that at all, but I really like this. And overall, in general, besides the smell, like this is a great lip mask. So I have been, even though I put it back in the box for the video, I've been keeping this by my bed. So I just put it on at night after I brush my teeth and before I go to bed. And when I wake up, my lips still feel super moisturized. So I love this. And Ricky likes this one too. So you guys know, I went back to work because summer is over, sadly, even though I am looking forward to fall. I went back to work, and being at work, you know, teachers have like after school duty and they have recess duty and all that kind of stuff. Me being one of those teachers. And so I noticed, because it's so hot right now outside, it's like always in the high 90s. And I noticed like I'm standing outside. I haven't put makeup on since with SPF, you know, since early in the morning. And I don't want my skin to just like be so torn up because of that, you know? Like I want I don't want the dark spots. I don't want all of that. I just don't want to age my skin faster than it already is aging. So I told myself, like, you need to get an actual SPF that's not just in your foundation. So I did purchase this. It's from Supergoop. This has amazing reviews on Sephora's website. So just an FYI there, like, if you're interested in a sunscreen, but you're like, I really hate the feeling of sunscreen, it's not for me, I was kind of like that too. But when you read the reviews on Sephora's website, you're going to be like, oh, this looks amazing and I need to buy it too so I can have nice skin until I'm 80. This is called the Unseen Sunscreen. It's SPF 40. It says it's water and sweat resistant. And this feels like a primer. I'm trying to think of what primer it really feels like to me. It kind of feels like one of the Smashbox primers. Like, it feels like the Smashbox original primer. Or do any of you guys remember the Maybelline Baby Skin primer? I'm not even sure if they still make that, but it felt very like slick, very like dimethicone-y feeling, very silicone feeling. That's what this feels like. It's clear, so it's not white, and there's really no scent to it either. It doesn't really, like, when I put it on in the morning, I don't really smell sunscreen. So yeah, I'm kind of into it. I don't feel like it has made my makeup like slip and slide around or anything like that. And it's just comforting to know that I'm still wearing SPF on top of, well, underneath my foundation that already has SPF in it. So I don't know. I feel like it's time. I needed to really be serious about wearing an SPF every day. So I would, if you're in the market for a new sunscreen, a facial sunscreen, I would definitely check out the reviews on here because they're really, really good. Okay, the next thing I have is a Pat McGrath gloss. What are these called? These are called the Lust Gloss, lip glosses. I bought a little trio, like of a mini sample size one. I don't know, maybe even for the spring sale. It's been a while. Maybe it was in the beginning of summer. And one of the lip gloss colors in there was called Dare to Bear. And I thought for sure, like, oh, I'll just try these out, you know, just so I can have like a small one in my purse, that sort of thing. I fell in love with this color. So it's just like this milky, light pinky color. And even though it has shimmer in there, it's like so fine so that it's really just light reflecting. Like, you can't see the little like shimmers on your lips. It just looks like it's reflecting a lot of light. So it is the gloss that I'm wearing right now. I don't know if it's reflecting this light in my bedroom right now, but just trust me, it's a great color. This is like one of those light pink colors that's kind of sheer, so you don't really want to wear it just on its own, although you could. This is like a great lipstick topper, and it's a super thin formula, so it's not going to get super goopy. Usually I don't like doing lipstick with gloss on top because I just feel like it's like too thick and too much. I either like doing one or the other, but with this gloss, I can totally layer it and it feels really comfortable. So I don't even know, like, if I swatch it, I don't think you're going to be able to see anything because it's so, like, it's over here. It's so sheer, but it still like packs a punch on the lips. Like, it literally transforms whatever lip color you're wearing just because it makes your lips look so much fuller. And believe it or not, I've never tried any of Benefit's brow products, like their brow pencils, I guess I should say. So I did get this Precisely My Brow Pencil in the color 2.5 Neutral. Like I said earlier, my brows, they don't have to be super cool. In fact, I don't like it when they're so cool that it looks green. Like, that just, bleh. But I don't want them warm. So neutral is totally fine for me, and this is a great color for me, just like filling in the sparse areas after I use that Milk Makeup like brow volumizer. And so it's not very exciting, but I got the color 2.5 and I really like it. I love this thing. It's the Marc Jacobs Fine Liner in the color black. I don't like, especially since getting lash extensions again, which I need to fill, by the way, so don't judge me. My lash lady said she watches my videos or my Instagram posts sometimes when I need a fill, and she just like can't take it. So Stephanie, if you're watching this, I'll see you on Wednesday, okay? But anyways, ever since getting lash extensions, I don't really feel like I have to tightline or wear lots of eyeliner. But sometimes, every now and then, I'll wear eyeliner. And if I do tightline or put anything in my waterline, I really like these Marc Jacobs fine liner ones. I just get the color blacker. There's really nothing special to it other than it stays really well. And I do like how skinny it is because then when I'm tightlining, I don't poke my eyeball out. So, love that. You know, I kind of need those eyeballs. I actually have 2 more things, but well, 3 more things. But I did also place an order online that has not arrived yet. So, hopefully it will arrive someday. But I'll show you this first and then I'll tell you what the other things were. So, I bought the Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips 2 collection. These are the refillable little cases, which that's not really like what attracts me to a specific lipstick. Like, I don't really care about the case being refillable, although it is like a little bit more eco-friendly and all that. But I will say, I will not lie, and I'll say that the packaging on these is so cool. So I got the color JK Magic. And so it looks like this. It's black and then it has these like rose gold little like star patterns on it with like crescents. It's just pretty. But the color is really nice too. So I have already worn this a couple days and it is really light. So if you are much darker than me right now, this is probably going to be too light for you. But she's got a ton of other colors and I really like the formula of this. So the Hot Lips 2 collection, it's more of like a satin feeling. It does have a little bit of shine to it, but for it being a satin and not a matte, it's pretty long wearing. Like, I was surprised. This morning I wore it to work and I put it on in the morning, drove to work, and on my way to work I was drinking my coffee. And when I was done with my coffee, I realized, like, I felt it still on my lips. And I was like, huh. Like, usually for a satin kind of lipstick, once you drink something, it's like game over. It's not even there anymore. But this stayed on a significant amount of time considering the finish of it. So JK Magic, yeah, it's like a peachy nude color and I just love it. I was so impressed with the formula actually that I ordered 2 more, and so that's the order that has not arrived yet. I ordered, what 2 colors did I order? I'm gonna have to look it up. I ordered the one for Jennifer Aniston, Glowing Jen. And that one is more of like it's definitely darker than the JK Magic one. It's a little bit more rose and a little bit like brighter, I guess I should say. When you put it on your lips, which I didn't because I just swatched it in store at Nordstrom. And then when I went to Sephora to get the 20% off, they didn't have it in store. So then I just ended up ordering it online. But I imagine, based on how it's swatched on my hand, that when you put it on your lips, it would be very brightening to the complexion. Because it had like the warmer rose undertones. I don't know. It just trust me on that one. I have a feeling it's going to be really flattering on the complexion. So I got that one. And then... oh, I got 3 actually. Oops. So I ordered Glowing Jen, and then I ordered In Love with Olivia, and I ordered Dance Floor Princess. And so Dance Floor Princess, I think that one's after Kylie Minogue, and they call that one a pop pink. That one reminds me of Cream Cup, but a more... Cream Cup by MAC is a cream sheen, I believe, but more of a like sheer finish. Like, it has a little bit more of a glossy finish than Cream Cup does. But it's like that tone. And then In Love with Olivia, that one's after Olivia Palermo. And that one they just call pink, but it is more of a like peachy pink. And again, the packaging on those are super cute. So I'm excited to have those ones. I really liked the formula of these Hot Lips 2 lipsticks as well. So pretty. Although I did hear that they scratch easily. And also when I was swatching them in Nordstrom, some of them were like really banged up. So I imagine if you put this in your purse and it's clinking around with everything, that they might get kind of messed up. But I mean, it's a lipstick package. It's like, that's not the end of the world. As long as the lipstick is good, then we're good. Two more things. One is a bronzer. I have been on the hunt for a bronzer. Like, I have felt recently like a lot of my bronzers are just too light, that I'm just like blending nothing on my skin, and I don't really know what it is. I have tons of them and none of them are really like doing it for me. So I decided I was going to try something new, and I went in and swatched the Natasha Denona Contour Sculpting Powder in store. And when I swatched it in store, I was like, ooh, I really liked the color. It was like warm, but not too warm. It was like not a contour color for sure. It wasn't like cool tone at all, but it wasn't orange. It was like a true brown. So I was very attracted to the color, but I was like, it might be a little bit too dark. But since all of my other ones have been so light, I'm like, I'm just going to go for it. If I don't like it, I can return it. Well, I brought it home and I put it on, and so I'm wearing it right now. So you guys tell me, does it look too dark? I feel like it is a little bit dark, but as long as it's like blended out properly, which I say that and now I am like very self-conscious that it's not blended out properly, then I feel like I can get away with it. So this is what the packaging looks like right here. It is, like I said, the Contour Sculpting Powder, and this is what the color looks like right here. It does look very dark in the pan, but if you use a light hand and it's like properly blended out, like I said, I think we'll be okay. I do really like that it didn't look patchy on me. I've been having problems with some of my bronzers looking patchy on me lately, and it was very finely milled and it was really easy to blend. So far so good. I'm gonna have to like, cause I've been like in this room, and so it might look like awful when I go outside. So I'll have to go outside and really put it to the test. But and then the last thing that I bought was actually at Nordstrom, not at Sephora, but I wanted to share it with you guys anyways because I've been loving this stuff lately. So during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, I bought the Orbe little travel size. It was a shampoo and conditioner and a texturizing spray, because the shampoo and conditioner is expensive and I didn't really want to like commit to buying a full size. I thought, oh, I'll try these, and then if I really do like it, then I'll order it. Well, I tried the shampoo and conditioner and I loved it. So since then, I have bought the deep conditioning mask, and I ran out of the conditioner from the travel size thing that I was using, so I needed to buy like the full size one. So this is the Orbe Gold Lust Repair and Restore Shampoo. I do feel like, even though I've only been using it for a couple weeks, maybe a few weeks, I do feel like this is doing something to my hair. It might be the prenatals. It might be the shampoo and conditioner and the products that I'm using. Who knows? We will never know. Well, I guess we'll know postpartum if my hair starts looking like trash. But this is the bottle right here. It does look very luxe. If you have ever tried Orbe products, then you know that the smell is just like out of this world. I love the smell of it personally. I do feel like it's a smell that you're either gonna love or hate. So if you don't really like perfumey type scents for shampoo and conditioner, you're probably not gonna like this. But overall, I do feel like this has done something to my hair, and I can't really pinpoint what it is. It does feel, my hair feels fuller and it feels moisturized, but it feels really lightweight. And it's not a good, like today isn't a good day to show you because I'm wearing my hair straight, and I feel like sometimes when I wear my hair straight, it just looks like blah, like weighed down. But when I put it in waves or curl it, then it looks a lot fuller and a lot bouncier. And I think that it looks fuller and bouncier, not just because it's curled, but because of these products that I'm using. So like I said, the Orbe Gold Lust Repair and Restore Shampoo, I purchased that in Nordstrom because unfortunately they don't sell it at, what's this place called? Sephora. So I bought it at Nordstrom, and then once I run out of the conditioner, I'm going to buy that too. Actually, I have some products that I'm using up right now. Like for a blow dry spray, I'm using the Kenra Blow Dry Mist. But as soon as I run out of that, I'm going to buy the Orbe Blowout Spray because I've used that in the past and it is amazing. So I just have some things that I want to get through first. I'm really, really, really trying, like, most of the things in here that I bought, besides like the lipsticks and things like that, most of the things that I bought were things that like I've used up other things, so I needed a new one. Like I needed a new eyebrow pencil, I needed a new milk thing, I needed a new face wash, I needed a sunscreen, I needed new dry shampoo. Like there are things for the most part that I just like refilled. So anyways, I'm now officially out of breath. I don't know if you could hear my heavy breathing the entire time, but hopefully you enjoyed this video anyways, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!